Adam Fravel is from Mabel. It's a small town in Fillmore County where he grew up. Fravel, a Fravel family home, is located just 4 miles away from where Maddie's body was found. ABC 6 News has learned it was near Choice Cemetery just north of Mabel along Highway 43. We have team coverage tonight with reporters in both Mabel and in Winona.
We begin with ABC 6 News reporter Emily Pofall. She's live outside the Winona County Government Center where Adam Fravel is being held tonight. Emily?
James, Robin, Fravel is sitting in jail right behind me at the Winona County Law Enforcement Center. He's being held on suspicion of second-degree murder. The Winona County attorney says that he could be in court as soon as tomorrow, but it's still unclear if that will happen.
As of today, we will not be able to comment on any charges or charging decisions.
Many questions left unanswered Thursday night as the community holds their breath, waiting to see if Madeline Kingsbury's ex-boyfriend, Adam Fravel, will formally be charged in her death. In an afternoon press conference, law enforcement officials saying the #1 priority is maintaining the integrity of the investigation.
Our primary focus is to protect this case and protect the prosecution. And so that is the reason we are not prepared today to speak on any charging decisions.
What they're doing right now is trying to decide what those charges will be.
Criminal defense attorney Jack Rice says that charges may not be filed yet because county attorneys are sifting through evidence, trying to determine if they have enough to make a case against Fravel. In a lengthy investigation like this, Rice says they could also be waiting for more evidence to come in.
We have to continue to follow up on all of the evidence that we have collected to date, as well as evidence that was collected yesterday. And we still have to review all witness statements and wait for the results from the medical examiner's office to see if there's any further follow-up from that office.
After an arrest like this, Rice saying the next few days can be crucial.
Typically, there's a very small window of time that you can hold somebody before you have to release them. The real question becomes, when will they get charged? There's 2 things they're looking for. The first thing they're looking for is what charges will they face? The second thing they will look for is a question of bail.
Rice says the county is typically allowed to hold someone for 36 hours without formally charging them. Fravel was arrested on Wednesday night, so that 36-hour hold would be up tomorrow morning. The judge can delay that in certain circumstances, and we should find out tomorrow morning. James, Robin.
Well, and Emily, we've also learned that there is a special prosecutor being brought in for this case specifically.
Yeah, that's right. Former Chief Deputy County Attorney Philip Prokopowicz is expected to serve as a special prosecutor. They say that this is because this is a complicated case and he has the experience. Back to you guys.
Emily Pofall live in Winona County tonight. Emily, thank you. ABC 6 News reporter Jordan Sansom continues our team coverage tonight.
He was in Mabel and has new details about how authorities found Maddie.
Heartbreaking. You know, this was a mother, a friend, a sister.
The search for Madeline Kingsbury came to a close Wednesday afternoon after a Fillmore County deputy found her body in some brush off of Highway 43. We were told it was along the perimeter of Choice Cemetery, minutes away from Mabel and the Fravel family's property.
It's almost frustrating to know that we, as searchers, had covered that area, so to speak. If something's buried and covered in this area, you can walk by it no problem.
The people say crime usually doesn't happen here, but are thankful to law enforcement and everyone involved for their hard work.
Knowing all the time and effort that Fillmore and Winona County Sheriff's Office have put into this, you know, it's a relief, if you want to call it that.
With the question, where is Madeline Kingsbury solved, the Mabel community is coming together to support the Kingsbury family during this difficult time.
I just hope that justice will be served and stuff will get done correctly.
The residents in Mabel say that this will leave a stain on their community, but they won't let the incident define them.
And they also say that in a way, this whole experience has actually brought them closer together. The Fillmore County Sheriff's Office got an anonymous tip Wednesday afternoon. 6 deputies went to the site, and within 30 minutes, Maddie's body was found.
That's right. The news, as we mentioned, is difficult for people in Mabel. Some of those people helped in the search, and others know the man and his family. The man now in jail on suspicion of second-degree murder for Maddie Kingsbury's death.
And just yesterday, after 69 days, Maddie's sister, Megan, was still holding out hope that Maddie would be found, but also preparing for the worst. You haven't really come to terms with that yet, I suppose, because there's always hope.
Yeah, there's definitely always hope. I mean, there has to be. We're crossing our fingers for a phone call every day, you know, that they found her, and it could be great news or it could be really horrible. And, you know, so we really want to get a call, but then we don't because we don't know what it's going to be.
And now, of course, we know it wasn't the phone call the family was hoping for. In a statement from Maddie's father today, he says, in part, we're relieved that Madeline has been found after months of intensive searching, and we are grateful for the extraordinary efforts by law enforcement, other first responders, and volunteers.
Something to note about Fravel's arrest: until this week, he didn't have any kind of criminal record, not even a speeding ticket.
His arrest also comes just days after a trial was canceled that was supposed to determine whether his and Maddie's children required protective services. This after Fravel admitted to the court that he doesn't have legal custody of the kids, and as a result, the two children, ages 2 and 5, are staying with their grandfather, Maddie's father, and his wife.
With Maddie found and Fravel behind bars, the search to find Maddie is finally over. The Winona Police Department posting this video on their Facebook page today, showing an officer removing Maddie's missing poster. The caption, "Maddie is home."